Someone is saying that his mom is a whale.
Well, good for you.
Okay.
Good for you.
Yeah, the claim system with the tax percentages helps us rebuild the pool where people are claiming with their tax, right? So it's understandable that some people might feel like a full-on lock is better for the economy. However, we will see big cycles of sell-offs every 15 days, right? And we will have been seeing them for a while now. It will be way too big and the liquidity and the rewards pool wouldn't be able to be filled as quickly as it has and to be able to sustain those kind of hits in a few of those scenarios.
Okay, and then well, the new feature that you have the P2P exchanges, which is pretty good to avoid all the scams. That's great that we're gonna have it. You're gonna have the price change in the marketplace. That's very great for me that I use it a lot. Just a quick question on that. I assume that every time I want to change it, now it's gonna be easier because I don't have to unlist it and list it again. But it's gonna be a small charge in the blockchain. I mean that's gonna stay, but it will be only one charge because I change it right away.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool. And then the mass mining, that's pretty great. I would love to see that soon. You're telling me the mass mining will come kind of soon? Or not? How soon we're gonna have that?
The mass mining, it actually entirely depends on how we see the perception of the players, right? It's not really up to voting, but it's not on the let's say the immediate list of changes, right?
I think the planets are going to be sooner.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
There is no way you can stop a whale. If a whale comes with $3 million and wants to buy the freaking token right now, and the token goes up to $500 and that whale sells, it will hurt badly. And there is nothing we can do. Nothing.
I think people just don't. I mean, I understand the hate to the whales because they change the price, they get up and down, but they don't understand that the fact that some people plays with the token, it's also one of the reasons the Eternal got up. Like, it's one of the reasons the game got famous, because if there is a slippage a big slippage when you trade, no one is going to touch the token, and if no one touches the token, it isn't going to go up, and the game isn't going to be none. And there are many factors. We thought about this, and it's not. It doesn't work. It's not work to stop the whales with slippage, and we can change it right now. So
Yeah.
You cannot change it. You explain about that.
Yeah.
No, and also there is a confusion. There are people saying, nah, they are whales, but you are a whale yourself. And I'm not a whale, guys. I don't have $1 million to buy a token. Are you kidding me? I don't even have $1 million to buy anything in my life. And if you mean about like I'm a whale inside the game, yeah, I have a bunch of Eternals. I have a bunch of fleets, but I'm not a whale. My wallet is not even in the top 200, I think. So you're wrong about that. And yes, that type, the whales that are inside playing the game, we're not talking about the one holding just tokens ready to be sold. The whales, if you want to call them whales, those are just players that been reinvesting and they have a lot of fleets, like myself. What I have done for the game is healthy for the game. I've been minting like crazy. I do tons of like how do you say prices. I give a lot of things for the community. So I mean, I think you're talking about different things. For me, the whale that hurts is when you come as an investor from outside, from the crypto world, and you come with millions of dollars and you want to play with this token, and you are an expert of playing with the token, and you hurt. The other whales, they were not hurt in the game, I promise you. The ones that you call whales, which is people with a bunch of fleets that can produce a lot of money.
I guess people need to educate about how liquidity pools works, because
the main reason the price is going up is because whales is buying the token. That's it.
Yeah.
There is no other reason. I know that many people hate whales because they put a lot of money in the game, but that money that they put in the game, the other people sell, and when the whale want to sell, they will gonna do it. So that's it. We cannot. It's a free market. People, it's like an asset. So yeah, on BTC there's whales, on ETH there's whales, on Litecoin there's whales, on every coin there's whales. So that's why the price is have a price.
Yeah, people have started to think of the whales like a boogeyman or something, but there are just people that bought the token and hold it, and they become big money. Like one person that right now or a few days ago had I don't know 1,000 Eternal. They were a whale because the price was up. But if that person bought those 1,000 Eternal at less price, he made that price go up. That's why he's now have a lot of money. That's how it works. So it's not like the whales are like bad or something. And actually, as you said, the players, the whale players, they bought the coin and started to mint and made that they introduced that money inside the game, and that is healthy for the game. That is not bad.
Let's go for the decks. This was a very exciting thing when I read it. Tell me, how are you planning to do this? How are we going to have a Cryptomines decks? And how important will be, because I mean, I spent tons of money with the BNB, so I wanna listen to this.
Yeah, this is a good one. We were thinking about having a dex like since like the first month of the game, because the main reason behind this is to have like incentives on the Eternals LPs on Eternal staking, and we can start doing like crazy stuff to have like a stack Eternal, earn some sort of fleet, some sort of NFT, some sort of perk into the game. And yeah, the idea we have with the debts is pretty good. And yeah, and in behind of that we have like the main reason is to increase the liquidity, and the users who want to buy Eternal, they can go on the main site and buy Eternal with their BNBs or BUSD or whatever token they have, because it will be a decentralized exchange. And we guess it's gonna be pretty good for the community and for the game economy as well.
Okay, and did you get it, guys? So how often can we? By when? Because this project is gonna be a little bit more difficult, or
yeah,
you think when we can start dreaming with these decks?
Yeah, this is like having like a separate project, because having a dex is really it's not part of Cryptomine itself, like that, like the core game, and it will take some time. We can have like an estimated time, but it's gonna be the sooner we can. So yeah, 1 to 2 months, 3 months. We don't know how much it will take.
For sure. Regarding this feature, we actually wanted to put for voting, right? Because it is not a simple change, since it will be let's say it's a heavy change for people to accept, right? So it needs to be accepted by the community first, and which is why we put it up for voting, right? It's a way for players to be able to stabilize, right, the supply of NFTs in the marketplace or in the game, right? Because it provides a way for them to be burned, not only for Eternal itself, but towards keeping the fleets healthy and using the absolute best of mind power of your fleet, right? It's actually necessary in the case of the longevity of the game, right? We have always aimed for a game that has good longevity. We're currently on almost our 3rd month of life, and we'd like to keep it going, right? So these sort of changes on long term will actually benefit the economy a lot. And yeah, that's the main idea behind it, extending the longevity of the game. And in this same train of thought, right? We also want that the players to feel that way, right? When we convey all of our ideas, all of our let's say all of our vision, right? All of our plans, all of this project, all of this has been a passion project for us. We love every single day working with this. We hope that our dedication and all of these plans, ideas, and vision are seen through for the community, right? We hope to be transparent enough so that they feel that, and that we have their best interest in mind, right? We always did things and have always done things, and we keep doing things with their best benefit in mind, right? Because many players do not see that when they see any sort of changes, right?
But this change is for voting anyways. It's one of the main ideas that you have. Is this the one that you're going to try to implement in this voting that is going to happen? Like
we will collect several ideas that will be for voting, including the taxing thing. And this is one of the ideas that will go for voting, yes.
I got it.
Probably we will start first with things like how do you say? Oh God, I don't remember how you say, Marco.
Frames.
¿Cómo? ¿Qué cosa?
Yeah, frame. Yeah. We will start with stuff like frames, banners, and that will be the first steps. Probably later there will be some skins.
In my opinion, as well, like the Oracle is an amazing tool, but when it's getting abused, when the token drops and the holders take advantage of mining every time it drops, is there any way to mitigate that? That's a technical question. Like making the Oracle work how it's working when it goes up, and when it comes down, you do something different, like a penalization in the price of the token. Is that possible, or it wouldn't even be fair?
Yeah, we tend to have the Oracle like in the free while. If the tokens drops, the Oracles stabilize to that price. When this token up, the Oracle will take care of that up as well. So we don't have like an automotive system about that. So it's free.
If you claim at 30, the next will start at 60. And if you claim at 16, the next will is 46. What the heck did you smoke? Is that possible? I don't know. That is against whatever you are. No? I don't know.
That doesn't sound that bad, but yeah, doesn't really sounds good either. Sounds punishing.
It's going to be on the vote.
It could be on the vote. Hell
Yeah.
So that is a set price. So whatever Pancho makes it go up and down in the minting, he makes the market automatically. I think that's what he's asking. If we can make the market that automatically, it will balance itself. So we don't have to be paying attention with how volatile the token is. And we might be selling something too expensive or too low. I think that's what he's trying to say, guys.
Yeah, I guess we can think about that. Yes, we can have like an idea for that. But yeah, it's a good idea. So yeah, we'll keep it.
I mean, you gave us the change. I mean, right now you did something towards mitigate that annoying feature, which is before we have to unlist it and list it again. Now we only we can change the price right away, so that will be easy. But I get it.
That I'd like to say I'd like for people to stop trying to witch hunt people, right? We've seen a little bit of of movement on the violent side of the community, right? Of a few communities. And we understand that there's some periods of anger when you feel like someone's responsible for causing a lot of food, right? So we just want to say that people need to breathe, and then we need to understand that this is that you can't always you can't actually advocate for violence towards other people. So that was something we wanted to touch upon. Yeah, one of the many reasons that we were deploying these sort of features and we were deploying all of these updates and news is for people to feel safe in reinvesting into the game, right? We're deploying new planets, which will give different rewards. We're going with mass minting, which will allow players to mint as fastly, as steadily and fast as they want to, right? Depending on however the BSC is going on at the moment, right? And yeah, we just want to let you know that the game is still the same that it was before. We've said it many times before in our previous statements, right? We didn't change anything. The game is still as it was 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago. All of these changes are actually improvements on the game. Fundamentals are still the same. The game is still working, and we'll still keep rewarding the players for reinvesting and investing their tokens, right? And investing in Eternal.
Yep.
So I know it's difficult to trust in this in trying times, right? But we want people to know that the Cryptomines team includes all of us and all of our partners, right? We'll keep working towards delivering the best game that we can, and we'll keep doing our best. We will try and deliver all of your expectations as we have done before. And we thank you all for your patience, your trust, and in believing in the game, right? Believing in Eternal.